Doing all the little stuff now. Finish up the seam. Going around covering up pinholes in the Bondo. I got them all marked with tape. That way I don't gotta find them again. I'll go around with some of that glaze and hit all the pinhole spots. Make sure all the edges are nice, and do a little more cutting in the door jamb. Get that nice. Get around the latch better. Make that nice. Basically finishing up a couple things, getting ready to take the body off and get it primed. Shane's wing mount should be here within the next day or two, so that'll be perfect timing. I'll get that mounted. That'll be the last thing I need to do to the body. So yeah, getting close. Got the body pretty much ready for primer. Got all this edges squared off, rounded off, all the way around. Went around looking for pinholes a couple different times. Pretty much got them all. Had to add some material here. That was cut off too much. Squared up all these edges, you know, against the trim. So that'll look good. And yeah, that took a while. Go around and fine tune everything. Getting inside the door jambs. So almost have it disassembled, and I'm ready to put the wing in. Oh, I just got this. Anyway, I just got this in the mail from Shane at Speed Raptor. Quite a few different pieces, which is going to mount that wing right to the frame. Pokes it up through the body. So I got a jigsaw puzzle to put together, but that'll be the last piece. Before I'll be able to take the body off and get primer on it. Got the wing on. Looks pretty good. I like it. It's pretty wild though. And the mount that Shane made is awesome. And I kind of had to figure out how to put it on there, but once I got it squared away, it was pretty obvious. And so I just got the bottom part set up in there along with this brace. Got that part bolted up, and then kind of got this up in there. I knew the distance I needed in between here, so I just went ahead and centered up the holes and gave me the proper distance, and went ahead and punched the holes through there, and then put that piece in and bolted it up, and no messing around. It was just perfect. Still have lots of adjustment whichever way I need to go. So I'll trim up that hole a little bit more. Keep the distance the same on both sides. Got this mapped out where I want it. Same thing with this. I'll get those cut out. Get the back end of this thing finished up. Get some primer on it. Well, I'm pretty excited. Got the body done. Everything's done except the hatch. I got to do the back side of that. Got all the edges smoothed off all the way around it. All the pinholes covered up. All the body work done. All the drills hold that I need to get drilled. Yeah, I probably forgot something, but pretty much got it all, I think. So, on to the next stage. Yeah, so I've been sanding the inside, because I'm going to coat the inside of it also with that bed liner. Anyway, just thought I'd show that because you can tell what kind of fun that's been inside there, scuffing all that off. So, anyways, got that done. Time to clean it up. Ready for primer. Got it all cleaned up, wiped down. I'm going to mix up some primer. So, I'm going to get this out of the way. There's the hatch, I got that ready. All the edges rounded off. Ready to go. Ready to sand it off. Got the primer cured up. Did a little bit of cleanup in my shop here and organization, so that was good. So yeah, I'll go over the whole thing with like 220 and get it ready to put some more primer on it. Done. Finally done. That's in final primer. Got the inside done, which means I've got it that bed liner on there. Nice and clean and sealed. You know, so anything I need to stick to that will stick real good. And it's nice and clean. Looks pretty good. So, boy, put a lot of hours in on that. What's that, about 6 months? Pretty solid work. You get that body done. And it all came out pretty good as far as, you know, the kit. And I don't know, I gotta say the kit's not too bad. I mean, all said and done when it comes down to it, and A lot of fitting, mocking things up, putting it back together, but after it's all done, you know, still had the car that Factory 5 made. Minor changes in the body, you know, like providing space for the hatch and adding a little bit of gap here and there, but all said and done, the main gist of the car, pretty good platform to start with. Yeah, I never would have been able to have a car like this if it wasn't for such a raw form. So I'm happy. So far so good. So I'll do another cleanup on the garage in here and get the chassis in here, get the frame in here. Time to start building the go-kart. It's down to the fun stuff.